Hey, how's everyone doing? So it's been a interesting 48 hours. Andy comes over to Nikki's this evening saying that Daria was up on panel and barely anyone can get a word in. So Nikki goes back live and all I could say was, Daria, I'm shaking my head at you. Who do you think you're fooling? I know you go everywhere on here. You like to hang out over at CJ's. You like to hang over at Retros. You hang out over at Amy's now. And you told me this evening that you can't stand Natasha Cooper. I didn't get that from you. I didn't get that from you, Daria. Because absolutely, Nikki, it is friggin' disgusting. Hey, Asaka. It's getting more disgusting each day. And then she comes into Nikki's chat last night and calls Sue a few choice names. Called her a bitch. Called Nikki a cunt. Or the other way around. And Daria thinks, and then Daria told me today on Andy's panel, oh, Sue is a bitch. Really? Saucy Sue's a bitch? She's always been nice to me, Daria. She's always been nice to me and everyone in Nikki's chat. You must have the wrong Susie. You must have the wrong Susie, Daria, because in Wyoming, because all you could do yesterday was start a problem. I had to time your ass out. Yeah, we love Sue. And I mentioned over at Andy's today that Daria was making fun, laughing, made a few remarks to Amy. Did it bother me? Not really. Did it get me fuming? Oh, it was like, Really, Daria? It's like people sit there and watch you over at the swamp and they don't know which side you stand on. Are you with the swamp, Daria? Are you or are you with the decent people? Nobody can tell where you stand. And then you go over to Scotty's. All right? Then you go over to Scotty's and you give her so-called advice. Okay. You gave her advice. But Daria, did you ever give that advice to Amy? Did you ever give that advice to Tiffany? Did you ever give that advice to Granny Fanny? Did you ever give that advice to Retra? Did you ever give that to your friend Breezy? Did you ever give that advice to your friend Becca Chu? Did you ever give that advice to your friend Rachel? Who all sit over at Natasha's chat running off their mouths. And then you go and say that you don't like Natasha Cooper. Really? Even Breezy admitted that she'd give you the boot and kick you to the moon for Natasha Cooper. That's quite interesting, isn't it? Some friend she is. Some friend Breezy is. Same thing with Missy K. She'll kick you to the moon for Natasha. So you go over to Scotty's and you give this so-called advice, but you don't even give this advice to CJ, someplace you love to hang out. You don't give this advice to anyone else, but then you give it to Scotty, which is where there's no secret that Natasha and her back and forth, which Natasha started, by the way. So, can you give everyone else over to Swamp that swell advice, Daria, that you gave Scotty? Or is that just you shit stirring? Because I know exactly what you're doing, Daria. Now, I'm just going to give my take on what's going on. It's a little too late for advice, Daria. Okay? Scotty refused to bow down to that snot in a recliner. So she made herself a prime target. This is something you haven't thought about. She goes over to Nikki's channel like the rest of us. So she decides Natasha to go down and dirty. And happens to go where it hurts. And then you have the nerve to go say, oh, you need to step back for a while. Hey, Tony. You need to step back for a while. Now, who does that advice really benefit? Does that benefit Scotty? Or does that benefit Natasha? That's a question that everyone watching has to answer for themselves. All right? Who does Daria's advice really benefit the most? Now, she says, now, Daria, I'm just going to say this. You said that you care about people a whole lot. Hello, Daria. I'm glad you're here. So, are you going to give Amy, CJ, Granny Fanny, Retro, Tiffany that same advice that you gave to Scotty? Or were you just starting shit tonight or yesterday? You just trying to drive a wedge? Are you going to put your money where your mouth is? Really, Daria? You're going to call Nikki a stupid cunt? Come on, Daria. Can you at least come in here and act like an adult? Instead of calling everyone stupid cunts and bitches? Because that's what you did last night. And it didn't get you anywhere, did it? It wasn't, Nikki. There was no reason to mention that. So I'd like you to type out your answer, Daria. Are you going to give that same advice that you gave to Scotty to everyone else over at the swamp? I'm waiting. Are your fingers broken, Daria? Come on. I thought you weren't shy when it came to talking. We all know you have a big mouth. Come on. Come on, Daria. Oh, really? Really, Daria? So you're deflecting right here, saying we already made up our minds about you. You give your answers and refuse to accept them. So you're telling us to fuck off and keep thinking that you stir shit. Watch my puppeteer work, losers. Wow, Daria. So I guess you just answered the question I was asking. So you're not going to give that advice to Tiffany, Amy, or anyone else over there. So all you did was you were trying to put a wedge between Nikki and Scotty. Oh, really, Daria? So you're out. Can someone show Daria the door, please? Thank you. She's not going to come in here and. Hello, Nikki.
I have no photo. Okay. Anyways, um,
Sorry.
I don't care. How dare you, Daria? First of all, okay, what you did, you were wrong. Okay, you were wrong, Daria. And I know how much you love running around this community with your reputation of being able to go anywhere, right? Yeah, I get it. And I understand how highly you think of yourself because I at one point thought highly of you as well. But this time you're wrong, Daria. You're wrong. And you're going to say we're fucking morons. This is laughable now. Do you ever sit and wonder why you guys have three people chatting like ever? Really? Andy doesn't always have high numbers, Daria. But I see you over there. Is that what you're going to say to him the next time he doesn't have high numbers? Because it's not about numbers, Natasha. That's who you sound like when you say that, okay? It's not about numbers, Daria. Do you know who's a fucking moron? You. You, Daria, for being friends and standing by one of the cunts who are doing what Natasha's doing to Scotty. Yeah, you. You're friends with Breezy and Beckachu, and they are the ones that are there encouraging Natasha's fuck shit about Scotty's boyfriend. Your friends, Daria. You know, the ones you talk to outside of YouTube? Those ones. You know, the same ones who would kick your ass to the curb over if they had to choose between you and Natasha? Who's the moron? That would be you, Daria. And then to say that Scotty should distance herself. Oh, really? You really think that's really good advice? Considering we're the ones who support her, we're the ones who are there for her. We actually care for Scotty. Okay? Unlike you and your two faced fucking ass. Yeah, I bet you're real happy that you can just float around and fucking, just go in anybody's chat. You're a snake. That's why. It's not that you're neutral. Clearly, as we can see from your comments here now, you've never been neutral. You've just been a fucking snake and you want a little bit of everybody's pie, which is perfectly fine if you would keep your fucking bullshit to yourself, but you don't. You don't. And you don't get to have an opinion on something where you're clearly biased. And yeah, you did weaponize domestic, but you did weaponize that because there was no fucking reason to bring it up. Don't sit there and act like none of us know what the fuck is going on. We do. Okay, we're Scotty's friends, and we know very fucking well what the bigger issue is here. We just have the decency not to bring it up. Unlike you, Daria, being the dirt bag that you fucking are, to bring that up. We know. We're well aware, okay? That was part of the reason why I'm fucking angry. Because your friends are the ones who are doing this to her. Your friends, Daria. Your friends. Whom you've already admitted you have not and will not say a word to about this.
And I even asked that question. Nikki, you heard us. You heard
Yeah.
me. I,
No,
I
she
asked
won't.
that question. Are you going to give that same advice to them? And she just deflected and wouldn't answer the
She
question.
no, she said she wouldn't because she doesn't go over to Natasha's, but she's out here giving Scotty advice, giving me her opinions. Wait, how could you possibly give advice and opinions on a situation where you're only hearing one side of it?
And it wasn't about my laugh. I could care less if she wanted to critique my laugh.
Oh, that's
The point
disgusting.
was that she knew that me and Amy were getting along, and she decided to bring up my name talking to Amy. And that
Yeah,
was
that's
kind of
real.
disrespectful.
Yeah, real classy, real fucking mature, Daria. Yeah, you're real fucking neutral, aren't you? You're just you. Honestly, I didn't know any of that, Bill. I did not. And the more I know about it, do you know how many people came in my chat out of the fucking blue just to fucking say, yeah, hey, by the way, it's about time someone's speaking up about this bitch. There were multiple people. You can go back in the chat and see how many people fucking came in just to fucking say, fuck that bitch. She's been a snake the whole time. I had no idea. No idea. I thought I'd be standing on my own giving my opinion about her, but here we are, and I'm not alone.
So here's what I'm gonna say. I never seen her over at the swamp stick up for us.
Of course not.
Of course not. Daria has never really stuck up for us over there. Now, if she went over there and we were being talked about and she said, and if she corrected something and say, that's not true, that never happened. I could see that, Nikki.
Yeah.
If she was over there watching and then she was in chat and says, okay, that's not true. This is what actually happened. I could see that. I've seen people on our side of the community say, okay, this isn't true. This is what really happened. But they weren't in there dragging us, making shit comments. But we have Daria here that sits there and talks shit with the rest of them.
Daria had to ask me what were the comments that Breezy made. And I said, why don't you go see for your, why are you asking me? Why don't you go see for yourself? Because I didn't know that she didn't watch Natasha. I had just assumed that if she was going to be out here giving her fucking opinions on shit, I assumed that she had at least paid attention to the other side. No, she didn't. She doesn't watch Natasha. She doesn't listen to her, but she's got so much to fucking say. Well, it's not just Natasha who's doing this. It's Daria's own friends. And then Daria, you not only, okay, so you're weaponizing the whole DV situation. That's disgusting. But then you're going to be making comments about Bill's laugh and his numbers. What the fuck is wrong with you, Daria? Like, what happened to you? Has there been a change in your lifestyle or something? Because you're now having the mentality of a 12-year-old. What the fuck happened to you?
I don't care about my numbers. I got 24 in the box, and I'm thankful I have 24 in the box at this hour.
But for her to even say that, fuck.
You know, it's not about the numbers. It's about having quality.
Exactly.
It's about having quality people in my chat. It's like a get together.
I can't believe.
Damn, Daria, you don't get it. This isn't Natasha's where numbers matter. Oh.
I don't know what is wrong with I don't know what. Something has happened to this woman, honestly. Something has happened to her. Because this is not the same person that I knew before.
Oh, no.
I used to adore her. I really did.
This isn't the same person. Something snapped in her.
Clearly. Because, like, what the fuck? I mean, I remember when she was in, like, she'd be in my chat dragging the fuck out of Tiffany with everybody else.
Now she's buddy with her.
Well, fucking good then. Enjoy that.
It's like she's buddy with Amy and them, and it's like,
yep. And she was just dragging them like what, 2 months ago?
Yeah, practically. And then she goes on and then she goes on Andy's today and says, "Oh, I don't like Natasha."
Bullshit.
But then she sits there and inserts herself in the Natasha Cooper situation.
Breezy and Becca Chu are the ones over there with everybody else. They're encouraging Natasha, that are cheering her on when she's talking about Scotty. Those are the people that Daria calls her friends. And she was very specific when she said that she's real friends with them outside of YouTube. Really?
Oh.
Be proud, Daria.
And then when I went on when I was in Andy's panel after you jumped down, pissed off because you couldn't get a word in. I
wanted to stay too, and that pissed me off but I just didn't have the patience. I mean, I love Andy so much, but
yeah, this is what happened. Becca Chu came into chat.
Oh God.
Yeah, Becca Chu, you came into chat like you were pom poms for Daria, and we all know you're over at Natasha's, hon. Damn. You
I
think
would.
you think we're born yesterday?
It's funny
You
she
don't
got the
know what's
balls
in
to
the
go over
night.
there, but she doesn't have the balls to come in my chat. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
She's not blocked.
No, she's not blocked over here
Like
either.
Becca Chute can't handle fucking. She's another one that can't face me without people, surrounding her. They're all the same. They're all the fucking same.
Mm-hmm. And she thinks that we can't see right through it.
Yeah, I'm surprised by some of these people though. Like, I never would have thought, but I'm glad now. I mean, I like my core group of people in my chat, the people that are my friends that I consider my friends. Even if the number is not 200, it could be 10 or 20. It's always the same core group of people, and like you said,
Mm-hmm.
it's quality over quantity. So,
Yeah, absolutely. I, I, the one time I had 3 people in my chat in my box,
uh huh,
I was happy.
yeah. I mean, I don't care about numbers. I'm not. It's not. I mean, it's not about numbers for me. I mean, I know some people are, especially someone like Natasha, who will lie, cheat, and fucking steal to get money. But I mean, we know what Natasha is made of. We know what she's about. But the fact that the people in her chat are not only not get benefiting in any way, but they're encouraging it, and they're the ones who are. Some of them are actually giving her money, so they're just as bad as her, if not worse. Because some of these people know better, and I think they just want to, they want to be where they think it's cool to be. Natasha Cooper's is not cool. That is a disgusting fucking swamp.
Yeah, because I think I had it was the one night I had 3 people in my chat in my box, and I had
Hmm.
no one chatting. And a troll comes in that became 4 and started mocking me because I had no one in my chat. And I had to explain to this troll that there are some people that work nights and they can't come into chat because they're working, a foreign concept to some people.
Yeah.
And then one of my subs comments the next day and says, "Oh, you're absolutely right. I was watching you last night. How was that work? You see how that turns out?"
People honestly are fucking sickening. Like, I'm the same. Sometimes I just get there's less than 10 people. I don't that's not something that affects me. I know there's other creators out there that don't get more than 6 or 7 people. It doesn't it's if you're into numbers, yeah, maybe that's important, but it's people don't understand that that's not something that's important to everybody.
Yeah, but I like to count myself thankful because I get, as you just said, some people get 7, 8. I get more than that. I double that. So I'm just thankful that I get that.
Yeah.
I get what I get, you know?
Well, also it's probably because you don't do a lot of drama. So, that's the big thing, right? Like a lot of people they want to watch the drama. And I know that for a fact because when I'm running my fucking mouth, that's when my numbers are higher. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
not running my mouth, then I'm not getting numbers. Very much like Natasha Cooper
Mm-hmm.
when she's not restreaming someone.
And usually when I have a guest on, my numbers skyrocket.
Yeah.
So I noticed that too, especially on
At
the
least you're not
replay.
holding people hostage.
Yeah, at least I'm not holding people hostage like Amy, who
Yeah,
likes to
and
play for
Natasha.
fun. Mm-hmm. And at least I don't need a whole panel just to I can at least stand on my own.
Yeah, she wouldn't. No, they're. I don't care. Like I'm actually shocked. I mean, I am shocked at Daria because she always was the one person that could go everywhere, and it's like she used to have civilized things to say,
Mm-hmm. And
but
that's what I used to like about Daria. She used to
yeah,
have civilized things to say. Now it's like we're hearing a different tune, and it's like, excuse me, lady.
she did listen. I don't know why she's so surprised that I said that about her weaponizing um DV. She did that is exactly what she did. She tried to use that as a point in her argument. No, no, you don't have any fucking reason to bring that up. She should never have brought that up on Andy's panel because we all know the situation. She didn't have to do that, but she wanted to bring that up to make an impact, to show everybody, look, this is what I'm worried about. Bitch, no, the fuck it's not. Because if you were really worried about that situation, if it was a situation, if that was something that Daria was concerned about at all, she'd be talking to her fucking friends about why they're encouraging it.
Mm-hmm.
But she's not. I would if I'm not even kidding. I think it's safe to everybody knows if I had a friend who was putting someone like potentially putting someone in danger. Oh, I would have a whole hell of a lot to fucking say.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
absolutely.
hold back,
Absolutely.
and I don't think you would either, Bill.
Nope. I wouldn't hold back either.
But Daria over here, she doesn't want to talk to her friends, but the bitch has got a lot to say about it in front of on a fucking open panel, in front of a bunch of people. Real fucking classy, Daria. You want
And
you did weaponize it.
the one time for a little bit, Nikki, I had I had a lot to say behind the scenes.
Uh huh.
I was telling my mods or whatever that certain people were welcome here, and I didn't want any fighting.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, Nikki?
Yeah.
Just take the drama at the door. Put it at the door. Get
Oh yeah.
along.
Yeah.
And a few people, one was Rachel, another one was Missy K, couldn't handle it.
Oh, those no. Well, I mean, yeah, makes sense.
I had an argument with Siren with it, but that's water under the bridge now. But you get what I'm saying, Nikki?
Yeah.
I had plenty of to say about it because I didn't want to start a fight. I didn't want to any more drama that we already have in this community. But people don't get that. We don't have to start these petty arguments over nothing.
No.
But we have Daria here that has to go everywhere and what do you call it? Blend in.
That's what it. Yeah. It's like she wants everyone to like her. She's almost a pick me, and it's. I mean, okay, that's fine if that's how she wants to be, but you can't be out here fucking acting like the morality bureau, and that's what she does. She literally does. She acts like she's the fucking morality bureau, and let's look at me. It's Daria. I fit in with everybody. I'm such a sage. I'm full of wisdom. No, the fuck she's not. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know what it is, but
It's
something.
like so she hangs out with people that think mocking sexual assault victims is all right.
Yeah,
Check.
yeah.
Um,
That's so fucking
doxing
crazy.
people's family members. Check. That's all
Mm,
right.
yep,
According to Daria, hanging out over there is all right. Check.
yep. But how is she going to give Scotty that kind of advice? Like, you're right. Who does it benefit?
Yeah, who benefits the most? It isn't Scotty
No.
because Natasha's going to keep going at her
Yeah.
because she refuses to bow down to a skank like Natasha Cooper that only cares about the bottom line, her wallet.
Most civilized, decent, caring people would go straight to the perpetrators, the ones that are doing the things that are causing someone to be in a potentially, unsafe environment. Daria doesn't have the fucking spine for that. So, I mean, I'm sorry. She's over there co-signing all of this and every other sick, all the other sick shit you mentioned that they do. And hey, if that's her bag, great, fucking fine. But fucking, you know what? Stick your fucking bullshit up your ass, Daria, because I'm not here for it. I gave her a chance at because she was decent at one time. Now I see she's really just a fucking shitbag. That's what she is.
Yeah, and and some people over here, I'm not going to name names, are actually getting really annoyed with her.
There are actually a lot of people came in to say, hey, it's about time somebody, and it's, I do believe that, people are getting sick of her shit because they see her. They see her behavior. And by the way, anybody who look, I'm sorry, but you cannot just be out here talking about you hate Sue and she's a bitch. Fuck you for that, Daria. No, she is not.
I never had a problem with Sue on here once.
I don't even like most people until I get to know them. I loved fucking Sue immediately. And that's one of the very few people that I can honestly say that I remember the first video I saw of her and I was like, "Oh my god, I fucking love this woman."
The thing I like about Sue, all right, I'm just going to say this. She tells it like it is.
Yes.
And I like that about her.
Yes. Yes. I don't even know the situation that I saw. Oh, I don't know the details. It was something to do with she I think it was when she went into Lay Geno's. Now he's not my, I don't like him, but that's me, right? But I guess some people had a problem with her going in there and she was just like, fuck that. She said, like, you're not going to tell me where to go, where, whatever. She's like, I think it's funny. And I liked that about her. I liked that she was able to say, you know what, if you don't fucking like it, too bad. Like, I'm grown. I'm going to go where I want.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I admired her I do admire her.
And I like the way she said it, too.
Yeah. I love the way she talks. So I might be.
Yeah, and then she sits there and calls her all these names, Sue. It's uncalled for. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that Sue is just out here being fucking rude. There's no fucking way. Absolutely fucking not.
Well, Nikki, if she is rude, she probably had a good reason.
Well, yeah. Of course, no. She definitely had a good fucking reason because she's not the kind of person. Just I've seen her. I know she doesn't.
Yeah,
So
if Sue had a good reason, she'll be rude. She'll tell it like it is, and that's it. So Daria probably did something to tick her off.
yeah. I like Sue. I don't care.
And that's how I view it. So
I just like. I mean, she's always been super nice to people. Like she was always nice to me before she even knew who I was. I've seen her be nice to a lot of other people, and once you get to know her, you see uh, that she's just very down to earth, and she tells it like it is. And I mean, some bitches can't handle it, and that's unfortunate because I think she's a quality person.
mm-hmm. And she has that and that purple hair fits her good.
Yes, she's one of the very few women that can rock that short hair. She can. Haters.
Yeah, and I watched a few of her videos too. And I said, "Whoa,
I
okay."
sent that video. She made two actually, and I sent it to my daughter. And I was like, "Listen to this woman. Can you please take her advice? Listen to her and what she's saying because um,
And Daria couldn't even name one good reason, or one good excuse to call Sue that.
she don't have a fucking reason to call Sue that. I hope Sue was a bitch to her. She deserved it. Because if Sue's calling anybody those names, then they fucking deserve it. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah. She called Sue either a bitch or a cunt last night. I just timed her out.
Wyoming, Wyoming. I'll play the video unless I mean Bill can play it now, but if not, I'll play it tomorrow on my live for you to see. It's really she's pretty cool. And she goes through the same thing. All these fucking hags out here telling her that her body's not real and that she's not filtered either. Like she really is that pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it matters because it doesn't, but I'm just saying people are up her ass for shit like that too. She doesn't care.
Who cares how she got her looks or whatever?
No, I think I mean, she is all natural, but you know, they say dumb shit. They say stupid shit about her and say she's filtered and stuff like that. I know she's not because um, one of the videos that she did, she had on it was a white, it was like a white, I can't remember, it was like was it fake fur or knitted? It was something like that. And like, if you're filtered, that's going to be filtered as well, but it wasn't. Like everything else was like crisp, so her face was obviously not filtered.
Not everyone comes cams up with filters, unlike
Exactly.
Amy, Retro,
Yep.
Lonnie.
Exactly.
So they come up they cam up or whatever, except for Amy, and they put up their photos all filtered and ready to go.
Fuck.
But people like them, they sit there and they target Sue. That they come out, they cam up and they go on Raw.
They're just it's just jealous. They're just jealous. I mean, it's very
Mm-hmm.
obvious. It's sad, but I mean, I'm
Yeah. So
jealous of her too, honestly, because she's fucking beautiful.
if she puts on makeup, so what?
They're fucking
And then
haters.
at least that's not a filter. You know, if they're going to call makeup a filter, every woman in this country is guilty of it at
Yes.
one point or another. So you can't use that argument.
They're just fucking assholes around here, you know? Assholes. You know, and I don't know why the fuck Daria is surprised at anything that I say about her. That fucking bitch has been saying she's been making her, you know, stupid little fucking comments here and there. Like she had to know that at some point, bitch, you knew I was gonna say something. You knew because she came in. There was something I don't remember what the fuck it was, but she came in my chat and said something. I wish I don't remember what it was, but yeah, we had another situation with her and and I mean, she made it, you know, it was pretty obvious that she clearly had a fucking problem with me. For what reason, I don't know. But at this point now, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't. She's just fucking out of fucking control at this point.
Well, she'll learn the hard way.
Hopefully, she'll learn, but I don't think she will. I think that Daria is going to cling on to all of the people that admire her and that flatter her. That's what she likes. That's the kind of person
Hey,
Daria is.
Winkler. Well, she's been at it for the last week or so, so we just wanted to
I
get this
don't.
out of the way.
Yeah,
We just want
she
to get this out
deserves
of the
it.
way
She
and done
know
with.
she's earned herself at least a month of me running my mouth, anyways. I don't care.
Yeah, but she's not. I don't think she's even worth a month.
Huh, I don't know. We'll see. She has something else to say. Now she can run back to the fucking swamp donkeys and fucking talk about, oh my god, Nikki's such a bitch. I can't believe what she said. Believe it, bitch. Believe it.
So what's she gonna do? Say Bill's an asshole
Yeah.
now, and Nikki's a bitch. A
Yeah. Well, I
backstabby
mean, like,
bitch.
everybody already knows those things. So it's not a secret. Everybody's already known that. So
Oh, boo
whatever.
hoo. You
Yep.
know, I'm not offended.
Exactly. I mean,
How many times have people called me names before? I have a thick skin. Yeah, Rachel thought she can call me the F word.
When?
This was weeks ago. She thought she can call me the F word in a Discord
She's so
server.
grimy.
Yeah, and she thought she could get me all triggered, and she ended up the one being triggered. So it's like, yep, the one and only Winkler. The one and only.
Yep.
The one and only.
That
There's
cunt.
only one darling Nikki around here.
Yep. That raging fucking cunt everybody talks about. And I don't care. I don't give any fucks.
There's only one. Don't accept imitations.
Nope. It's just me. It's funny how nobody ever runs around and says, "Oh my god, Nikki's so nice. I love her." Nobody ever says that. They're always like, "Oh, that bitch." Yeah, that bitch. That's me. Although I don't mean to be a bitch, though. I am actually a decent, nice person.
Yeah, I remember the one time Tiffany um bitched and whined on her live, and I was like laughing when saw the clip. She was saying, "What? Why are you people over at Bill's? It's only Bill."
She's a fuck. Winkler, if you ever hear anybody talking about me, I promise you it's not going to be good.
I had over 90 some people in my chat, in my box,
Hmm.
and she was pissed that I had 90 in my box.
She's had over 90 in her box.
So she was bitching and whining that they weren't over at hers. Doesn't that tell you something?
Oh, I'm not a heartbreaker. Now that's not true.
She has to
She, she's a skate.
she has to try to scare people into coming to her channel.
She's a fucking asshole. She needs to just shut the fuck up. I'm sick of that bitch. Everybody's sick of her. Nobody cares what the fuck she has to say. She's a fucking poser. She's fucking out here fucking LARPing as a fucking civilized human being, and it's just making me angry because like there's no need for that.
Yeah, she needs to leave.
Yeah.
She's
She's
out war her welcome.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll figure it out over there. She'll do something that pisses everyone off at the swamp, and they'll give her the boot.
You didn't see nothing, Winkler.
Isn't that how it ends for her each and every time?
I've heard. Yes, I've heard. And then she slithers her way back. I blame Jamie for bringing her around here.
Well, you can't blame him.
I mean, I don't think he did intentionally, but I mean,
Yeah,
she
you don't do things intentionally around here. You got to consider
he
that.
snaked them.
Mm-hmm.
She snaked him. She's like the fucking Black Widow. That's what she is.
Yeah, but the Black Widow's on death row in my state.
She'll be there soon. Give her some time.
It's true. They called Blanche Taylor Moore the Black Widow. Remember?
Oh,
They called her the Black Widow. They wrote a book on her.
yes.
So she was sentenced to death in the 80s for killing like 2 or 3 people with poison. And she's 92 years old, and she's still on death row in my state.
That bitch is still alive? Well, that's
Yeah, because
good.
we haven't had executions in since 2005.
Oh,
There's
shit.
a moratorium on the death penalty.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
there was an issue, I think in 2008, 2009. I forget which year it was, where doctors couldn't be present during an execution, even to pronounce a prisoner dead, because the
What?
medical association was threatening doctors or nurses.
Oh, because of the what is it? Is it Hippocratic Oath or something?
Yeah, Hippocratic Oath.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it makes sense because they're not supposed to. I mean, I don't know. I guess it makes sense because they shouldn't be there while someone's getting murdered, right? Because they take an oath to preserve
Yeah,
life.
so, so,
And
so, so, so state lawmakers are now changing the method.
oh,
They're changing the
well,
method. They're the inmate can now choose from. It's still in it's still in both chambers, but firing squad, electric chair.
oh God.
Yeah,
I mean, the firing squad. I mean, it's all pretty brutal, right? But who the fuck is choosing the firing squad?
yeah. I would think some of these inmates would choose the electrocution.
That's yeah. I've seen that done on faces of death, and it was horrible. It was pretty gross.
Yeah, so our Black Widow's still on death row. She'll either die of natural causes, or when we get the bill passed, our state passes the new methods of execution. She'll probably be the first to be executed.
I mean, at this point, they should just let her wait it out. She's in her 90s.
Yeah, she's like 92.
Fuck. Can you imagine if they didn't catch her? How many more husbands she'd have been
Oh
through?
yeah, or men.
Mm.
Ouch. Well, they got her though. They don't know she was a serial. This woman's a serial killer. They don't know how many people she
Is she
killed.
the one she was was she burying them?
No, she was putting out. She was supposedly taking out life insurance policies.
Oh, wow.
She's doing it
Sounds
for
like
the money or whatever, but
sounds lucrative.
she didn't get caught the first time. And then they had exhumed the bodies for autopsy, and then they found some kind of poison. I forget which one it is. She's slowly
Cyanide,
poisoned.
probably. Oh,
She slowly poisoned them. So yeah, I think we got a lot of people on death row. It's just we gotta empty it out.
well, I mean, she's fucking holding on, apparently. But I'm gonna hop off, Bill. I just wanted to come up here and
Yeah,
do a few things to that bitch, because fuck her. Um, fucking hypocrite.
yeah.
Fucking hypocrite.
I'm just dumbfounded by the way she's acting lately.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Daria, honestly, but I'll just say it again. I 100% believe that she weaponized the DV comment. She never should have said that. That was classless. And she has no business giving anyone advice on a situation that she hasn't even exposed herself to both sides of. That's, just that's not logical. It's not fair for her to be giving advice on that. It's just not. And by the way, if she was concerned about a DV situation, she would be talking to her fucking friends who are the ones doing it. That's who I'd be talking to. That's where I'd start. So the fact that she even brought that up when she was talking to me made me sick because how fucking dare you? How dare you, Daria, bring that up to you shouldn't ever say something that so publicly. We're all well aware of what may or may not be happening here. She brings it up like, oh, I'm gonna fucking this is gonna be a whole bombshell. Shut the fuck up. Classless.
Me too,
Clueless.
Wyoming. Me too. I think it's a combination of both with
Well,
her.
she needs to fuck off with that shit because she's a grown ass woman and sometimes this actually was some unsolicited bullshit nobody was interested in. And if you're not going to take the time to listen to both sides of the story or the situation, shut the fuck up. You can just
Yeah,
shut the fuck up.
because several times I hear something happened, but I like to go look for myself.
Oh, I'm nosy as fuck. Oh
Yeah,
no, I'm
because
I'm all over it. I already know about Winkler. I was peeping his shit fucking 3 years ago. I was watching him. I know all about him because I was nosy. Fucking right, I was. I don't care. I wanted to know. I heard people talking about it. I was watching them. I needed
yeah,
to know.
because the other day I was over at Lycans and Daria was and a few others were saying that they were unsure on something, and I looked it up because I wasn't
Mm,
taking anyone's word for it.
That's what I do. I want to know. Get link me. Send me. Let me know. Where can I hear this? Where can I see this? Like because if especially if it's a situation where everybody's talking about something that's happening. And again, I'm a nosy bitch.
Yeah,
So,
because they're talking about Jeffrey Dahmer, and people
uh-huh.
weren't sure about the murders. So I look, I thought it was Wisconsin. I was right actually, but I just wanted to double check
Yeah.
and make sure I was right. And then Daria says, "Oh, Wisconsin," and I double checked just to make sure. And then a comment was made. It says, "Oh, you wasted your time with the Google search." No, I didn't. I don't view I wasted my time because guess what? I don't take people's word for a lot of things because I want to see for myself. Because
Especially
people,
around here.
yeah, especially around here, because people lie, people view things differently. So a lot of the times, if there's a clip, I listen for myself.
Yeah. That's the best way to go about it. But anyways, I'm gonna hop off because I have to put on my cat and I'm getting really fucking tired and I have to catch her before she fucking runs away from me if you haven't heard. That's what everybody
All right.
says. My cat hates me, so they can fuck you, not you. But everybody else always says my cat doesn't love me. My fucking cat loves me, you bitches. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go. Thanks for having me up, Bill.
Oh, you're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. And I will chat
Anytime.
with you soon. All right, bye.
Bye bye. So sorry your butt hurt, Daria, but we're just fed up. We can see right through it, right through the little game you're playing. All right? You sit there and go from channel to channel. All right. I'm not saying don't do that. Okay. I encourage people to listen to both sides of the story. But when you're in other people's chats and you sit there and carry on and you get too comfortable, you're going to fuck up, Daria. All right? You're going to fuck up. Now, many people around have noticed some of the things you've been doing. I've noticed a few of the things you've been doing. Nikki's been noticing some of the things you were doing. Siren's been noticing some of the things you were doing. Some others have been noticing. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and argue with you while you come into my chat and call people names. That's not productive, hon. You got too comfortable over in Tiffany's chat. Amy's chat. Ew. You even got comfortable in a few other chats. Ew. I don't even want to mention their names. Blech. And you expect people to say it's A-okay. I never seen you defend one of us over there. When they lie, get something wrong, you just keep your mouth shut and carry on like nothing's wrong. All right. So I hope this was a sobering experience for you, Daria. I highly doubt that you'll even I choose not to, Wyoming. I choose not to hang over at those channels because I don't find mocking SA victims as entertainment. But apparently, Daria finds some entertainment in that, entertainment value. Mocking SA victims. Bashing back and forth. Doxing. Oh, that's right. It's going on as we speak. But nobody benefits more than Scotty backing down than Natasha. Because Natasha, in my opinion, is not going to stop because she's declared war for the almighty dollar. All right? She's declared war. And she let's be real. She needs to restrain me, Nikki, Robbie, and others for entertainment. She can't even make her own content. So why would Natasha stop? Oh, she's getting Scotty riled up. Mission accomplished for Natasha. Now if we can get hypothetically, if they can get Scotty to get off, that's a win for Natasha, isn't it? There doesn't seem to be much critical thinking skills around here. We all know over there it's a cult mentality. No one thinks for themselves. Even Natasha said her channel's not a democracy. Her opinion is the only one that matters. While she grooms 17-year-old kids from Pakistan, then she has panel guests from hell. Let's see. 2 killed people. We have Tiffany that killed someone. That's right. Then we have Lonnie that killed her kid because she couldn't help but get high in the delivery room. Oops. And then she cries that she lost her kid. Same old, same old. Then we got a wife beater. Wonderful panel. Wonderful panel, frequent panel guests over there. So it's almost 3 a.m. here, so I'm gonna cut you loose. Yeah, they are crazy bitches, Danny. That's right. Crazy little bitches, and I just called one out tonight. Because I don't know what she's smoking, all right? I used to think that she was. Yeah, Winkler. All those people. Yeah, it's about 246, 247 here. So I want to hit the road. And please hit the thumbs up on the way out. And please consider a donation. I really love money. I'm becoming a Jew, so so all right. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you another time.